Hey guys, welcome to the vlog 2020 virus crisis. Staying at home as much as possible. I'm still heading over to the studio every second day because I still can. All of my employees are in home office. And I have to say, as shitty as the situation is, I'm also learning new stuff. For example, staying at home 1 or 2 times a week. And on these days, just focus on business stuff actually makes me way more productive. I don't have to drive to the studio and back. And I'm not distracted because in the studio, usually someone asks me something and I get distracted, or I have like the speakers in front of me and I start producing and get totally lost. So having the separation between like fully business days without distraction and full on music production days without distraction is actually a plus so far. But yeah, today staying at home. And speaking of staying at home, there is a very, very special track I would love to present to you.
Stay the fuck home. Stay the fuck home. This is serious. Stay the fuck home. Stay the fuck home. This is serious.
This one just fits perfectly to the time. It's also a non-profit song, so if you're interested, I'll link it down below. Go check it out. It's well produced by 3 of my friends that made this like according to these kind of times to just raise money and awareness. We actually know 2 of the 3 that made it. Justus, the guy that's always playing my guitar, and Sebastian, the nerdy, very nerdy outboard gear and room acoustic and everything else guy. So if you like it, you want to support it, click on the link. And they're also trying to make a music video with submissions by fans and by people that want to be part of this project. And by the way, there is something else where I need your help. I'm planning a video about home studios, about your home studios. So if you're interested, take a picture or 3 to 5 pictures of your studio and send it to me. The email address is linked down below in the description. It's vlog@johnsine.com, and I'll present them in another video. Maybe give you some tips what to improve next in your studio. And yeah, maybe just interesting for the community to see what other people's studios look like. Anyways, since we already started listening to tracks, just continue with a normal, simple track submit edition where I listen to your songs and give you feedback. I just love the drums and the groove of this one by Doug Joyce, the track called Starcraft. I'm an absolute huge Starcraft fan. Yeah, it's cool, it's groovy, I like the sound selection. It's not quite up there yet for release. I think the arrangement needs to be improved, a lot more like interesting, more build up, more white noise, more effects, a lot more automation. But like the groove is there, the drums are there, the main synthesizer sounds, they're a little too pad-like to sustain for my taste. Maybe layer them with something that has more attack and keeps up that groove even more. Next up, by Wave Magnetic, Show Me the Way. I mean, this one right here is really a matter of taste. If you're into like this heavy trumpet sound and house music, then that's definitely a good song. I personally think it's in the structure a little too confusing. It sounds like someone made an electronic like drum instrumental and someone else just jammed the trumpet on top of it. And it's like, it's not repetitive enough. You know what I mean? It's like usually in house music you have like a trumpet loop, like 8 bars, 4 bars, and it's then looped throughout the entire song, and then it's made interesting with opening, closing the cutoff, putting delay and reverb on top, like making the drums fade away and then pop in again. I'm missing that. It's not repetitive enough for club music, but I think this kind of sound would work really well in a live situation. Someone playing house music and the guy playing the trumpet just jam on top of it. Live, it absolutely works. What I love the most is what it says underneath of the track. No remix, very good. No bootleg or anything, just 100% original content created from scratch. 2 countries, 2 people, 1 track. I love that. Like 2 countries, 2 people, 1 track. I love how house music, electronic music like unites people. It's just, I love it. I always loved it about the house scene. If you compare it to like at least the hip hop scene in Germany, if you go to a hip hop club in Germany, there are a lot of fights. A lot of people are aggressive. It's a lot about like showing off. Also those fancy clubs, it's like more about the what you wear than actually enjoying the music. And house music was always, and especially back in the days, it was even more like uniting people that just love music. But anyways, back to the track. It's good. I like it. I like it. It has like a cool vibe, a cool drop. It's like, I think if you try to push it a little more, like working on each and every element a little more specific, separating them, this could actually be a full release.
Don't me again, I can't hold on another second without you around. We just gotta believe in love, baby. We gotta give it all.
So first of all, a song called Never Let You Down by Sam Music Project. The vocals are really, really good. And usually when a vocal is really, really good and a lot better than the rest of the instrumental, it's immediately a sign for me that it's probably sampled somewhere or a splice vocal or something like that. Because someone that records a vocal like that doesn't produce a track like that. And I don't want to say that the track is bad. It's just like the vocals just still a little bit better. So you have to amp up the music production to match it to the vocal. I think like the drums are fine, kick is fine, like the entire drum section selection, even the bass is fine. It's a little boring, but it works. It's like a standard house groovy bass line. What I think doesn't work is like the chords on top, because they just play every bar like a chord, which is the absolute standard. But if that's the only thing that is playing, it's a little boring. A chord change every, like you need either another element in there, maybe a guitar, maybe something that plays a melody, an arpeggiator, something in there that goes along and helps the song. Because at the moment it's just drum, bass, vocal, and the bass isn't convincing enough to make the track full enough and convincing enough. The chords are a little like too standard, so either you amp up the chords, or maybe play them rhythmically, that could already help a lot, or you add another element that takes care of this kind of part.
Oh, well, that will be nice.
Oh, I like that one.
I love this one. Like it's a style that is very, very hyped at the moment. A lot of people do this kind of stuff. It works, it's good. I mean, still, if you compare it to everyone else doing the same style, it lacks in the presence and fatness of the song and the elements. But I like the call response. I even like the main sound design. It just needs, like, I think more EQing, the right reverbs, compression, and then the right processing on the master to like glue it a little more together and make everything sound a little more epic. But it's like definitely on the way to be good. Like the idea, the core idea of it is already there. Anyways, that's pretty much it already. Don't forget to submit your songs. Link down below in the description. Submit pictures of your studio. The faster you do this, the higher the chance to actually be featured here on this channel with your studio. And the track for Staying at Home, also linked down below. Thanks a lot for watching. See you tomorrow again, either at home or in the studio. I don't know yet.
Things that'll do to you.